Hi everyone, I hope you're having a really great day because this bag is quite hard to find and I know lots of people are interested in it, and also I am obsessed with bags. I thought I'd film a little review. I've used this bag for a couple of months now, so basically just to show you guys what it looks like, what fits inside, and basically the wear and tear. So the dimension of this bag in centimeters is 13 by 20 by 9 centimeters, or in inches would be 5.1, 7.9 and 3.5 inches. I'll leave that in the description box below as well. So in this one's grain calfskin and gold tone metal, which is why it's particularly hard to find. So Chanel has stopped making minis in caviar in 2018. So there hasn't been any minis in caviars, which is why everyone was so obsessed, and basically why everyone wanted to get their hands on it. So I've been looking to add my first mini, and I actually managed to score this one, which I was really surprised by. I don't really have much of a purchase history, so it was basically, yeah, I just got really lucky. The sales associate that I spoke to was super nice and managed to source one for me. FYI, I just went through the Chanel website in the UK, so I didn't have any history with her. I didn't purchase with her before, but basically she managed to track one down and reserved one for me. So when it came in, I received it back in March, and I have used her quite a few times actually. It's been my go-to every time I go out. So yeah, still looks good, looks brand new. I know it's only been a couple of months. So it's got the Mona Lisa back pocket, and this is what it looks like on the side. It's quite rigid, but hopefully makes it a little bit more durable. It's got that age gold hardware, which I'm a bit worried about, but we'll see how it goes. And then obviously that little top handle there. So the most important thing to note, I would say, is that the chain is thinner than the regular minis. I would say it's closer to the wallet on chain, and the bag is surprisingly heavy. So when one of my friends tried mine on, she said, oh my god, is there even anything in the bag? There wasn't, but it was just heavier than she expected, because it is a mini bag, but because of all the leather and the hardware, like if you're sort of not used to it, it can definitely feel quite heavy. In my mind, I'm okay with it and I'm quite used to it, so I don't find it heavy to use at all. But the chain is quite thin, so that's just what it looks like. So yeah, maybe if you live in a warmer country where it's sort of like sunnier and you're not wearing anything, it might sort of leave a bit of an imprint, it might get a bit uncomfortable because it is thinner. But yeah, for me it's absolutely fine. And the downside, apart from because of how the chain is attached here, it means that if the length of the chain doesn't work for you, can't really adjust it, because I know that with the square and rectangular minis, you're able to kind of tie a ribbon on the inside and shorten the chain that way. So there. But with this one, because it's attached like this right here, there's not really any way basically to shorten the chain, and the chain is slightly shorter than the normal rectangular mini, but I would recommend, if you can, just to try it on, because I would say this fits perfectly for me crossbody, and I am 5'6", and it sits just below the hips, and it's really great. But if you're a bit taller, that would still work. But definitely if you're shorter, let's say 5'5" and below, it might sit a bit too low on your hips, but it'll be the same as the rectangular mini. And then also what I saw on the runway where they hid this chain, so I think I will also show you a little trick. So basically, if you gather up the chain and then sort of pop it in the back pocket, you will be able to hide the chain. But I never use it just top handle because I'm super clumsy and like it's just not gonna work for me, and I'll definitely like it's not a good idea. But yeah, I think people can definitely do that. I did try, like, you can tuck it in quite neatly. Yeah, so just something like that. And then in terms of what fits inside, I will just quickly show you. Just to let you know, I don't carry very much stuff at all. So it is a mini bag. For me, it's absolutely fine and it fits everything that I want it to. But for other people, I would say, you know, maybe just take that into consideration that it is quite small. So let me just open it up. So it's all leather inside, and basically inside I've got a portable charger which is the same size as my iPhone X, so I thought I'd pop it in here to show you, so in case you carry your phone this is about that size, or if you don't then yeah, it fits a very large size battery pack. And then I've got lip gloss, a key pouch, and then the mini pochette, which inside usually I will have things like hand sanitizer, and normally I pop my mask in there as well. And really for me that's really all that I carry, so you know it's not a problem at all. And then let me just show you the interior as well. So this is what the interior looks like. It's just all leather inside. And then it's got a small pocket here, which I normally keep receipts. Then a zipped pocket as well, which is right here, which I don't usually keep anything in there because it's so frustrating to get anything in and out of. And that's about it for the inside of the bag. But yes, no, I really love it, and it's honestly been my sort of like running errands bag, which I know sounds super ridiculous to bring this to go to the grocery store, but you know things are opening up, so I hope that I will get to use more in sort of like dressier occasions. But in the meantime, happy using her just going to the grocery store. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that it was helpful, because honestly, like I'm super into bags. I don't really know where this channel is going to go, but I hope that I can find fellow bag lovers as well, and hope you have a really great day. Thank you.